Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. So the last few weeks spring has definitely sprung. There's been more sunny days than wet, and I took this opportunity to go and find a species that is little known of across Britain, and I have seen this species once before, quite a few years ago, and I thought it was high time to return to a location I knew that they were present and hopefully get some more pictures and hopefully videos of them too. The species I intended to look for was the adder, the UK's only venomous snake. As I said, they're widespread across Britain and are often found along edges of woodland and on heathland. Because they are cold-blooded, they have to seek sunlight or warmth to get their body temperatures up so they can start moving around. So over the course of the next couple of weeks across April, I visited this location normally early to mid-morning as the sun was starting to rise, and just waited for the temperatures to warm up and to look across areas where the sun was hitting the land first, in the hopes that I would find an adder basking in the sun. While looking on the ground for adders, I couldn't help but look up also. This location had quite a few interesting bird species. Chiff-chaff had just arrived, there's a family of jays around, and there was also quite a number of red kites that were reintroduced to the area a couple of decades ago. And there was one moment where one of the red kites was circling very low over my head. So I managed to get some quick pictures of it, and they actually best the ones from the red kite video that I shot a few months ago. So I'll show a couple of those pictures that I got as well. I ended up walking around the whole of the location, which is about 3 miles long, and it wasn't until I returned to the starting point of my walk that I spotted an adder in the undergrowth. I could only just make out his diamond-shaped pattern through the undergrowth, and it's no wonder that not an awful lot of people know about them because they are so well camouflaged. The females are more brown in colour, so they are a lot harder to spot, whereas the males are more black and white, so it makes it a little bit easier to find them in the grass. Once I got set up with my camera and tripod, I noticed that there was an awful lot of ground cover, there was a lot of grass, there was brambles all over the place. So I knew that I had limited chances of getting a clear shot of especially the snake's head and eye. They have very red eyes, and that was my key focus point in getting photos of this species. So I spent about an hour and a half with this male who was just soaking up the sunlight, and it moved around a few times, so it was nice to see it sort of move around, its head sneaking through the grass. And it was at those opportunities where the eye became visible, and that's where I managed to get my favourite shots of that time. I realised that this is going to be quite a short video. The main reason being was that I was able to find the adders pretty much straight away on my second visit, and by the time I visited the third and fourth time, the grass was much more overgrown, there was an awful lot more foliage in the way, and although I did see an adder again for the recent times, it was just impossible to get a clearer shot as I did on the previous time. So, and like I said, I'm very happy with the images that I got, and I hope you enjoyed looking at them too. They're such a wonderful, underrated reptile, and hopefully I can just keep returning and hopefully get some shots of them in the mating season, because that's where the males do a special, well, I say special, they do a dance to compete for a female, and it would be amazing to have an opportunity to photograph the mating season too. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I believe I have one more project in mind to go out and complete before I head off to Mull next month, which I'm very excited about, and of course I'll be taking videos of the locations that I visit and hopefully get some good images from my time on Mull too. So until then, thank you very much for watching this video. If you're new here, I would very much appreciate you subscribing to my channel. You can like and you comment below if you've had any of your own experiences with adders or different reptiles within the UK, and yeah, I'd just love to hear other stories about your encounters with some of the lesser known wildlife species that we have in the UK. Thank you all again, and I shall see you all again very soon. Bye bye.